I wish I was her. She's so thin and dainty. The way her eyes sparkle under the sun make her look so beautiful that it makes me want to cry. You whispered into the telephone. Your voice was as thin as the air that surrounded you, the air that kept you alive as you took another deep breath in an attempt to regain your composure so that you'd not fully fall apart. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes for just one day. Kuroo, who was on the other line, tried to calm you down. A week ago, he had confessed his feelings to you, but you turned him down. Not because you weren't feeling the same. No, you had fallen in love with Kuroo the moment you first met him. But you were scared, worried he'd leave you as soon as someone better than you crossed paths with him. And that particular someone you worried about was Alisa, the way you cheered for me during my matches at 10 years to my lifespan. Kuroo's words had become meaningless to you. You couldn't trust him, not after being used over and over again by your ex-boyfriends. Not after being told what a useless piece of trash you were. A girl good for nothing, too ugly, too fat, and with hobbies so strange you should be embarrassed about. You used to be so proud, so happy, but now there was nothing left you could be proud of. Even the hobby you once were so passionate about was nothing more than a shameful memory of the past. Sure, you heard the honesty in Kuroo's voice, but the mind of yours was too caught up in your insecurities that were fueled by your miserable past relationships. Someone like you shouldn't be loved. That's what they've told you. Someone like you would never be good enough. I wish I hated her. I wish I hated her with all of my heart. Then maybe I could truly fight for you instead of just watching from afar and drowning in my own self-pity. I want you to fall for me, but she's such an angel that it makes it impossible for me to even be mad at you if you were to choose her over me. Kuroo had known about your past relationships, but not once did he realize just how much of a damage they have done to you. To him, you always looked so strong, so full of life, so beautiful. The volleyball captain slid into his shoes and silently cursed himself for not noticing how much you have hurt over the past weeks, months, years. I know that deep down you already know that I won't ever leave you, but I wish I could give you the strength to face tomorrow with a smile on your lips. I wish my thighs were smaller, you whispered. For as long as you could remember, you've always hated your thighs, but deep down you knew that you wouldn't feel any better about yourself, even if your thighs were smaller. You couldn't hear Kuroo's heavy breathing or his quick footsteps that were echoing through the night air as he rushed to your apartment. Your voice overshadowed those sounds as you couldn't hold your words back any longer. All the emotions that you've held back for the past years were overflowing in you. I am so plain and boring. I haven't achieved anything in my life. You're breathing, that's enough, isn't it? And if there's something more that you want to achieve in your life, then let me help you. You don't have to go through this alone. I'm here for you. We can work on this together. You knew that Kuroo was different. Unlike the other men you've dated, he was honest, warm-hearted, and cared about his loved ones. You knew he cared about you. But you couldn't possibly allow yourself to fully trust him. Not after all the times you've trusted your ex-boyfriends just to be cheated on. It was always the same. You always got replaced by someone better, someone prettier, someone who was worth their time. You'd rather let your fears and insecurities destroy you than risking yet another broken heart. You were too scared you wouldn't be able to fix all the broken parts if it were to get shattered again. This time you'd surely bleed out. I wish I had a bigger chest. It's too small and it just makes my body look even more hilarious. There is nothing pretty about me. Why do you even like me? Who cares about your bra size? I wish your smile was bigger. These days you hardly ever wear an honest smile on your lips. Your laugh brightens up my day. I want to see it every day until we're old and gray. I wish I was Alisa. She's so pretty. You felt so stupid for voicing those thoughts out, yet you couldn't bring yourself to stop talking. It was painfully obvious to you just how much you wanted to let Kuroo love you, how much you wanted to trust this man. Why were you even fighting your own feelings? She's everything I will never be. You wanted to stop, but you couldn't. If I were her, I'd be happy. Someone knocked at your door. You knew it was Kuroo, but you weren't sure whether or not you should open the door. Because if you did open the door, it meant you were letting him in. Trusting him more than you were willing to do at this point. You didn't want to let him in. Your heart was occupied by your fears, and yet your hand automatically grabbed onto the door's handle and pushed it open. Kuroo immediately stormed into your apartment and pulled you close. He shut the door with his foot, not bothering to take his shoes off. You're beautiful. I hope that someday you can love yourself for who you are and not bring yourself down for who you can't be. All your flaws and scars are what makes you perfect. I don't deserve you. Deserve is irrelevant. I'm not an award. You love me and I love you, that's all that matters. I want to be with you, only you. Tears dropped down from her cheeks as the walls that you've built over the past years began to crumble. You were scared, but for the first time in years you talked about your feelings, your insecurities. For the first time, you let yourself cry. Kuroo spent the night over. He slept in your bed and wouldn't let go of you. His arms brought a sense of security to you that you never wanted to miss again.